I want to know what everyone's highlight of the weekend was. I've thrown this out there. It wasn't on any agenda. I've not pre-prepped you. So I'm going to talk for a minute and basically give you a second to basically come up with one. And I think it's the easiest one I've ever had to throw out because it's the first one. The meltdown on 100% Chelsea this weekend from that guy Lewis.
Oh, yeah.
He was amazing.
Oh, he was sensational. I've really struggled for years. And because this is what it's like to be an Evertonian, but it's like looking at other people's misfortune to kind of fix your weekends for you. Yeah. No,
that's sad.
That's sad. No, it is. But I
usually the fix comes from Arsenal Fan TV, doesn't it?
Normally the fix comes from Claude. It comes from Mo. It comes from Ty.
We were happy this weekend.
Exactly.
Smiles.
You
know what I mean? Smiles, cigars at this weekend.
For us, it was David Moyes at United a couple of seasons ago. That was great. Then we were all right. Sometimes you just need that as a football fan. Your own team's let you down, and you just need someone else's team. It doesn't fix your weekend, but it just gives you that little
slip, I suppose.
Absolutely, yeah. Listen, what? Absolutely.
I wasn't gonna go there.
If you haven't seen that rant from Lewis on 100% Chelsea, it's Claude-esque. It's
perfection.
It's literally
there's so many truths.
Oh, it's
so many truths being spoken in it as well. That's the thing.
All spot on, and
I think
it's like a dial that gets turned constantly, turned up and up and up.
I think it's when that Southampton fan jumps in.
You can see his cheeks just going red, and he's like about to explode at any minute.
Do check it out on the 100% Chelsea. But that was my highlight of the weekend. Robbie, have you got one?
Oh, well, apart from our magnificent victory, but I'm not going to go for the obvious. I'm going to go for another meltdown. Mourinho's meltdown after that game in Southampton. I mean,
One question. What? 7-minute answer.
7-minute answer. He just completely lost it. He completely lost it. And, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that as an Arsenal fan. And as I said earlier, he's always digging out Wenger. He's always, digging out our fans, and to see him just completely lose it, and I think he's lost it, and I think he could be on his way out.
There you go. Obviously, we discussed the potential for Mourinho being out at an early part of the show. If you haven't seen that, go and check that out. Barry, what was your highlight of the weekend?
He took like the
new batch of painkillers coming in.
The pain can need me next bit of painkiller. Two really. One from the derby was Emre Can trying to go Boise on Ross Barkley and shoving him 3 times, and Ross just not even moving.
Nah.
Kind of embarrassed himself there.
The hardest man from Waverley.
And the other one is just seeing Steve McCladden. That's 6-1 down. I just see. I've got this thing where Newcastle just irritate me. So the
Evertonians don't like Newcastle.
Why?
I'll tell you, because they've won about as much as in their whole history. They've won about 2 cups in their life, and Sky made them this team that everyone loves when they were great under Keegan, but then they believed that they were like the world champions. They believed they've won life and all that, but they still do it. So every time you get smashed, I love it. So seeing Steve McCladden,
that's horrible.
Hammered, it was amazing. I like them less than Liverpool. That's unreal.
And it's Charlie Brown, tuft of hair on the front, like.
The fact that they actually employed Steve McCladden in the first place is comedy value, so I hope they start winning some games quickly. Because we don't want to lose Rodgers and McCladden in the same.
What was your highlight of the weekend?
I was going to say the Mourinho thing as well, but
unlucky.
Damn. I'm the last one. I'm really scraping the barrel now.
Not Rodgers?
Nah, well, too easy. Was it during the United Arsenal game? Was it Ramsey who tries to push Schweinsteiger and just doesn't move him at all? Like Schweinsteiger just stands tall. It's like the Berlin Wall. Just
he was the Berlin Wall throughout the game. He never moved, did he?
Great reference there.
Amazing, yeah. Great. Well, there you go. There's our
We knocked that Berlin Wall down, mate. Trust me.
Yeah. Until next week, when you have your Berlin Wall moment that comes down.
Yeah. It was place at the back, wasn't it? The Berlin Tower. I don't know. Anyway, there you go. There's our suggestions for highlights of the weekend. What was yours, though, and which, if you agree with them, which was your favourite of the 4 presenters? Let us know in the comments below. If you haven't done so already, go and subscribe to the Ball Street YouTube channel. It's fantastic. If you want to check out more content from the lads from the weekend, do go and check out United People's TV, Arsenal Fan TV, Toffee TV, and of course the Redmen TV as well. Thank you very much for watching. We're back with more Ball Street Social Club next week.